Silk Shoes is a drama comedy that involves a filmmaker who is due to repay the money that was borrowed for his last film project. However, as he's unable to pay the money back, he ends up being coerced into helping an elderly man with Alzheimer's who desperately wants to return to his hometown in North Korea. But instead of actually taking the man back to his hometown, he's tasked with hiring a production team to recreate some North Korean locations, as well as actors to pretend to be North Korean citizens, all while having to impersonate the man's son in order to get him to follow along on this fabricated journey. So it's a bit of an unfortunate and upsetting situation that's met with good intentions and quite a creative solution that goes on to present an entertaining and humorous series of antics as this filmmaker and his crew attempt to convincingly create this return to North Korea on a limited budget with only a week to prepare. And that's where a lot of the movie's charm comes from, as their limited budget and these time constraints keeps things rather simple, which means that almost everyone involved in this production is somewhat of an amateur, especially the hired talent who aren't exactly the most suitable for their role in selling this facade, including a gangster played by Lee Sung-min, who takes on one of these roles in order to tag along and make sure everything goes smoothly, and ends up doing quite the opposite, as he himself isn't able to memorize his own lines. It all comes together in quite a comical and unexpected manner, and as a result of the sort of impromptu nature of this production, it also inadvertently invites instances where civilians will stumble into the scene unaware of what's going on. So when it comes to the entertainment value, I think there's a good amount to have fun with, and I found myself laughing quite a bit, as the movie definitely has a solid sense of humor. It's also mixed with a rather somber drama that likely focuses on the Alzheimer's illness, as well as some of the aftermath of the current relations between the North and the South, which ultimately offers a nice layer of sentimentality, as this elderly man does in fact believe that he has returned to North Korea, and despite all the limitations and issues behind the scenes, he still lights up with genuine warmth as he takes it all in, which is a very touching aspect of the movie, supported by good performances from Choi Deok-Moon, Lee Sung-min, Jeong-Ki, and Kim Da-Hye, who probably delivered the most enjoyable performance for me, and I just think it's really nice to see what comes as a result of the combined efforts of all these people who came together to give him this one special day, even if it's a day he'll soon forget. So I would recommend watching this movie, but it's unfortunately not the most internationally accessible, and I ended up having to import the DVD directly from Korea, which probably isn't the most ideal option. However, there is also a VCD copy currently available on Yes Asia, so if you happen to come across this video and you're interested in watching this movie, then you might want to buy the VCD copy while it's still in stock. And if it's not in stock by the time you're watching this video, then